Yeah, welcome to our channel. Keep liking, please. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us your thumbs up and make sure you share our stuffs on this channel. The PDP chairman stages kidnapping to extort money from the governor, and they cost him. Do you say so? Is TENEBE, that's the APC chairman in Edo State. In a recent report on TVC News, the chairman of the People's Democratic Party in Edo State has been accused of staging his own kidnapping and betraying Governor Godwin Obaseki. According to allegations made by a prominent party figure, TENEBE, speaking about the controversial incident, TENEBE revealed that the PDP chairman has been widely condemned for his actions. At some point, he was kidnapped in the state, but from all indications, it turned out he was not actually kidnapped. He staged the kidnapping to extort money from the governor. The governor and the candidate at that time paid large sums only to later discover that he had duped them. According to TENEBE, the betrayal led to severe consequences for the PDP chairman. They placed a curse on him, and since then, he has not been the same person. That's why I said people should not take him seriously, as he is the one making these accusations now. Wonders shall never end. Politicians will not stop washing their dirty linens in the public, and they will remain politicians, especially in this climate in our own part of the world, whereby there is nothing like shame. They are not bothered. They don't even bother about their name or their family. They just do things because of their immediate need, immediate pleasure. Can you imagine a particular party chairman staging his own kidnap in his, in order to extort money from his own governor? How true this is, we don't know. But then let's look at it from the face value. I think our politicians in Nigeria, especially those who don't have access to money as it were now, they can do and undo. Reason why they behave this way, nobody can tell, but of course politicians will remain politicians. When they say good morning, you really need to go outside and check whether it is morning or you are in the dead of the night, because they will see white and call it yellow for you, and they will say good afternoon and it is evening already. And that's the kind of situation we are seeing here. And Tenebe that is even alleging another person, a counterpart from another party. What's the difference too? It's like a pot trying to call a kettle black. But then, wonders will never end. In this our politics, at River State level, Wike is disturbing the party nationally, making sure they lose the election. Now at Edo State level, a chairman who happened to be the one that worked assiduously in order for the incumbent then governor to come to power, now staging a particular kidnap to get money from such a governor. I think that is speaking to a lot of situation. Probably the relationship between him and the governor has gone south. Maybe it's sour. That is number one. Number two, probably maybe he's not in the good book of the governor, it's in the bad book. Number three, probably the governor that is in power, maybe by their own definition, is stingy. Probably that one is not willing or ready to waste or plunder state resources for party purposes. And as a result of that, maybe he's also a very strong person in the party, I mean the governor, and then it's difficult to confront, because by the reason of the constitution of the PDP party, anybody who happens to be the executive governor or chairman is going to be the leader of the party at that level, at maybe state or local government or at the federal, whatever. So in this situation, since the man realized that it seems as if nothing is coming forth, he decided to stage his own kidnap. Or maybe there is a pressing need and no one there, or maybe something from his own family that they needed some money, and probably there's a lot of pressure on him that you are the chairman of the party now, get us some money, and he couldn't figure out what to do, and that's the only thing he could do, is to stage a kidnap. And at the end of the day, the governor realized that, hey, this man has duped us. Imagine politicians, the same party, duping each other. Nigerian, I hope the country as a whole is not in has not enter one chance, but then these people should begin to think. I think the country belongs to all of us. If they could reason that if they decided to plunder the whole thing, the coming generation will suffer suffer for it. If they begin to think largely, not selfishly, I think a lot of changes will come to this country. But presently, what we are passing through now is as a result of the recklessness of some leaders, doing a lot of money laundering, making sure they swap naira for dollar, devaluing a naira and causing a lot of problem, taking a lot of fuel subsidy money and not bringing in the fuel, and at the end of the day, pushed Nigeria into untold hardship and debt. Now a new president came who happened to have met a skeleton of the whole situation, not knowing what to do, had to take a very hard decision that is now making us to pay. So some leaders, some politicians had done this evil, and now this generation seems to be paying for what they have done. One of my own joy is that some of them too are still around, of course, that they are also facing this hardship and the serious situation and condition Nigeria has found herself. But then I am thinking that politicians should at least cease from doing all these funny things. They should stop it. They are the one at the boards of different ministries, departments, and agencies, and you begin to hear all sort of funny things. Like the time that they said is a particular snake has swallowed money in one of the agencies in the Ministry of Education, and some other things like that too. Imagine such a thing. It's politicians, and I know they are leopards. There's no way they can change their skin. The spot will remain there. But this is 21st century, and I think there's need for them to put on a thinking cap and do better. Nigeria is part of the global village now, so everything we do, the whole world is looking at us, and every action or inaction, we will pay for it. That is the real truth. And I think politicians should sit down and they begin to have a rethink that it is better to compete, healthily, favorably, rather than using all crook and hook means to get something. Must you be rich by all means? Why not sit down? If you notice that politics as a career is not gainful for you, please just step out easily and go and do something. And I don't even know why they made it a career in this part of the world, that somebody will be asked, what do you do for a living? And he will say, I'm a politician. He doesn't have any other secondary assignment, no other work he's doing that is bringing in money for him. So that's why they fight tooth and nail to make sure that they be in power, they retain power, they continue to feed, through Nigeria. And I think things are going to change very soon. Nigerians should begin to judge them by whatever they deliver. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.